Hello everyone, hope you have a nice day and welcome back to my channel. Today we discuss about job analysis and job design, the difference between them. So job analysis is a systematic exploration, study and recording the responsibilities, duties, skills, accountabilities, work environment and ability requirements of a specific job. It also involves determining the relative importance of the duties, responsibilities, and physical and emotional skills for a given job. All these factors identify what a job demands and what an employee must possess to perform a job productively. The process of job analysis involves in-depth investigation in order to control the output. That is, get the job performed successfully. The process helps in finding out what a particular department requires and what a prospective worker need to deliver. It also helps in determining particular about a job including job title, job location, job summary, duties involved, working condition, possible hazards and machine tools, equipments and materials to be used by the existing or potential employee. Now, however, the process is not limited to determination of these factors only. It also extends to finding out the necessary human qualifications to perform the job. These include establishing the levels of education, experience, judgment, training, initiatives, leadership skills, physical skills, communication skills, responsibility, accountability, emotional characteristics, and unusual sensory demands also. So these factors change according to the type, seniority level, industry, and risk involved in a particular job. Now, the importance of job analysis. Now we discuss about this. The details collected by conducting job analysis play an important role in controlling the output of the particular job. Determining the success of job depends on the unbiased, proper and through job analysis. It also helps in recruiting the right people for a particular job. The main purpose of conducting this whole process is to create and establish a perfect fit between the job and the employee. Now, job analysis also helps HR manager in deciding the compensation package and additional perks in incentive for a particular job position. It effectively contributes in assessing the training needs and performing of the existing employees. The process forms the basis to design and establish the strategies and policies to fulfill organizational goals and objectives also. Now, however, analysis of a particular job does not guarantee that the manager or organizations would get the desired output. Actually, collecting and recording information for a specific job involves several complications. If the job informed is not accurate and checked from time to time, an employee will not be able to perform his duty well until and unless he is not aware of what he is supposed to do or what is expected of him. Chances are that the time and energy spent on a particular job analysis is a sheer wastage of human resources. Therefore, proper care should be taken while conducting job analysis. A true and unbiased investigations or study of a specific job is good for both the managers and the employees. The managers get to know whom to hire and why. They can fill a place with the right person. On the other hand, existing or potential employee gets to know what and how he is supposed to perform the job and what is the desired output. Job analysis creates a right fit between the job and the employee. Now, the main purpose of conducting a job analysis process is to use this particular information to create a right fit between the job and the employee, to assess the performance of a employee, to determine the worth of a particular task, and to analyze his training and development needs of an employee delivering that specific job. Now let's understand the concept with the help of an example. If the job of an executive sales manager is to be analyzed, the first and foremost thing would be to determine the worth of this job. The next step is to analyze whether the person is able to deliver what is expected to him. It also helps in knowing if he or she is perfect for the job. The process does not finish here. It also involves collection of other important facts and figures such as job location, physical skill, MIS activities, reporting structure, ability to adapt in a given environment, leadership skills, licenses and certification, ability to grow and close sales, ability to handle clients, superiors and subordinates, and of course the presentation of an individual also. Now, purpose of job analysis. Job analysis plays an important role in recruitment and selection, job evaluation, job designing, deciding compensation and benefits packages, performance appraisal, analysis, training and development needs, assessing the worth of a job and increasing personal as well as organizational productivity. Now, recruitment and selections. Job analysis helps in determining what kind of person is required to perform a particular job. It points out the educational qualifications, level of experience and technical, physical, emotional and personal skills required to carry out a job in desired fashion. The objective is to fit a right person at a right place. Now, performance analysis. Job analysis is done to check if goals and objectives of a particular job are met or not. It helps in deciding the performance standards, evaluations, criteria, and individual's output. On this basis, the overall performance of an employee is measured and he or she is appraised accordingly. Now, training and development. Job analysis can be used to assess the training and development needs of employees. The difference between the expected and actual output determines the level of training that need to be imparted to employee. It also helps in deciding the training context, tools, equipments to be used to conduct training, and methods of training also. Now, compensation management. Of course, job analysis plays a vital role in deciding to pay packages and extra perks and benefits and fixed and variable incentives of employees. Now, after all, the pay package depends on the position, job title and duties and responsibilities involved in a job. The process guides HR manager in deciding the worth of an employee for a particular job opening. Now, job designing and redesigning. The main purpose of job analysis is to streamline the human efforts and get best possible output also. It helps in designing and redesigning, enriching, evaluating, and also cutting back and adding the extra responsibilities in a particular job. This is done to enhance the employee satisfaction while increasing the human output. Now, design. Job design follows to job analysis, that is, it is the next step after the job analysis. It aims at outlining and organizing tasks, duties, and responsibilities into a single unit of work for the achievement of certain objectives. So it also outlines the methods and relationships that are essential for the success of a certain job. In similar terms, it refers to what, how much, how many, and the order of the tasks for a job. Now, job design essentially involves integrating job responsibilities or context and certain qualifications that are required to perform the same. It outlines the job responsibilities very clearly and also helps in attracting the right candidates to the right job. Further, it also makes the job look interesting and specified also. So there are various steps involved in job design that follows a logical sequence, and those that are were mentioned earlier on the sequence. Now I'm describing right now what tasks are required to done or what task is part of the job. How are the tasks performed? What amount of tasks are required to be done? What is the sequence of performance tasks? So, job designs is a continuous and ever evolving process that is aimed at helping employees make adjustment with the change or changes in the workplace. The end goals is reducing dissatisfactions, enhancing and or enhancing motivation and employee engagement at the workplace. Job design is the next step after job analysis that aims at outlining and organizing tasks and responsibilities associated with a certain job. It integrates job responsibilities, qualifications, or skills that are required to perform the same. There are various methods or approaches to this. The important ones are discussed right now. Human approach. The human approach of job design laid emphasize on job designing a job around the people or employees and not around the organizational processes. In other words, it recognizes the need of designing jobs that are rewarding, that is financially and otherwise, and interesting at the same time. According to this approach, jobs should gratify an individual's need for recognitions, respect, growth, and responsibility. Job enrichment, as popularized by Herzberg's research, is one of the main human approach of job design, and Herzberg classified these factors into two categories: the hygiene factors and the motivators. So, motivators include factors like achievement, work nature, responsibility, learning, and growth, etc., that can motivate an individual to perform better at the workplace. And hygiene factors, on the other hand, includes things like working conditions, organizational policies, salary, etc., that may not motivate directly, but the absence of which can lead to dissatisfaction at the workplace. Now, engineering approach. The engineering approach was devised by F.W. Taylor's. So, they introduced the idea of the task that gained prominence in due course of time. According to this approach, the work or task of each employee is planned by the management a day in advance. The instructions for the same are sent to each employee describing the task to undertaken in detail. The details include things like what, how, and when of the task, along with the time deadlines. Now, the approach is based on the applications of scientific principles to job design work. According to this approach, should be scientifically analyzed and framed and fragment so into logical task. So, emphasis is then laid on organizing the task so that a certain logical sequence is followed for efficient execution of the same. The approach also lays due emphasis on compensating employees approximately and training them continuously for work efficiency. Now, the job characteristic approach. The job characteristics approach was popularized by Hackman and Oldham. According to this approach, there is a direct relationship between job satisfactions and reward. They say that employee will be their productive best and committed when they are rewarded appropriately for their work. Now, they laid down five core dimensions that can be used to describe any job, that is skills, variety, task identity, task significance, autonomy, and feedback. Now, skill variety, the employee must be able to utilize all their skills and develop new skills while dealing with a job. Task identity, the extent to which an identifiable task or piece of work is required to be done for completions of the job. Task significance, how important is the job to be other people? What impact does it creates on their lives? Autonomy, does the job offer freedom and independence to the individual performing the same? And feedback, is feedback necessary for improving performance? Now, there are different approaches, but all of them point to more or less the same factors that need to be taken into considerations like interest, efficiency, productivity, motivation, etc. All these are crucial to effective job design. So that's the end of the video, my friends. If you like my blogs or channels, please subscribe, share, and comment on my channel. Thanks a lot for watching.